G'day everybody, this is Mr. Oz Video 1985 here with a brand new video, and today I will be doing my Q&A answer video for 2015. Thank you to all the people who have left a question, so a couple of questions to answer on my video. Thank you everyone. So yes, I was supposed to post this on Wednesday, but unfortunately I've been a bit behind and things. Then for some reason I forgot I scheduled a video to come out on Wednesday, which was my review for my first time watching Lawrence of Arabia. So yes, everyone hear my views on that thing. I'll post that video on Wednesday. Hopefully this will be posted sometime over the weekend, I'm not quite sure. But I will be doing the Q&A questions, the questions that you asked me. So let's get started. Most of this I'm just going to, I prepared some with some of these ones, but so the first question, there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, the first 3 questions comes from the comic book enthusiast. I'll leave a link to his channel underneath. First question is, what is your favorite comic book story? Because I'm getting into comic books, mostly from the TV shows and all the movies. This is a very hard one. I'm not too familiar with a lot of the comic book storylines. I guess one probably would be the one which was in the X-Men X-Men's Day Future Past, which was the latest X-Men movie. The one that Wolverine had to go back in time for his friends to try to help stop the apocalypse happen and things like that. I really enjoyed this. So I know I haven't read the comic book version of it, but I know a lot of it was similar to it, to that storyline. But as it is, I'm not too familiar on a lot of storylines, to a lot of these things. I'm still fairly new to it. But I use that for the answer. What is your favorite comic book? What is your #1 favorite comic book and you own, and what is your ones that you want to? What is your what is your favorite comic books you own, and what is your one comic book that you would like to have? Well, I think I'm slowly getting into comic books, but so far, favorite comic book story I have around would be the Flash, New 52 Flash. Primarily because of the TV show Flash. I really enjoy the Flash series. So that's Flash Volume 1, which is moving forward. Flash Volume 2, Rogue's Revolution, something. And Flash #3, Guerrilla Warfare. Now, I actually got Volume 4 digitally, because they DC done a promotion on their DC comic app the other day, which I think it's still running. Hold on. So I'm a minute. Just load it up. Yeah, Green Arrow and Flash ebook sale, 75% off sale. This is through the comic book app, through this DC comic book app, and I managed to pick up volume. I managed to pick up the volume 4 of the Flash for $5 digitally. So yes, I will get a physical copy of it once I go to this thing tomorrow. But you know, $5 for a comic book, you know, it's pretty good. And so yeah, so yes, comic books I do own. Ones I want to own, there's heaps. Love the Batman ones, so many of the good Batman stories, which I managed to also have online. That when we had the Batman Day, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, they done a similar thing with 75-80% off, and I think I picked up the Long Halloween for $5. I picked up the Volume 1 of Batman Eternal. Picked up Batman Eternal. Picked up I picked up the first volume of Batman Earth 1? Not Earth 1. Yeah, I think it was Batman Earth 1. Earth 1. I think it was that. For $5 as well, so yes. And your last question is, what is your top favorite YouTube channels? Your channel? I have ones that I normally go to all the time. It's very hard because, you know, I know myself, it's hard for me to try to comment on a lot of people's channels. And there's channels I do watch, but there's so many good ones out there. It's very hard to choose. So thank you, Comic Book Enthusiast. I think that's your name for it. So sorry about rambling on for that one. The next four questions come from Watchman86. First question is your favorite show that you haven't had a DVD release yet. Well, that's a very tricky one to ask, because you know there's so many ones out there. I guess so. It's also tricky because it might have had a released in America or the UK or Canada and those places, but it might not be released here in Australia. I guess I'll bullshit a little bit. I would say the Alf, you know, the TV show Alf from the 80s, no, 8th. The last two seasons, season 3 and 4 has never been released here in Australia. The first 2 seasons have been released. Now I've managed to pick up the first volume, season 1, 2 and 4 of eBay and the American release. And they did release season 1 and 2 of Alf, but never released 3 and 4. So I say yes, I hope they do release they remain in season 3 of that. So I hope that. The next question is cartoons that you love and still love from your childhood. There's still a lot out there. For instance, Ninja Turtles. I still like to this day. The classic. I do have the first couple of volumes of the original Ninja Turtles. You know, DuckTales is one of those ones that was always one to put up. And all these other ones, Transformers. I would love to have the first season or the first generation 1, whatever they call it, of the Transformers and stuff like this. There's so many ones I still like to this day. Favorite video game of all time? Oh, this is a very hard one. As you may or may not know, I'm a casual gamer. I'm not a hardcore gamer. It's just can't afford like a lot of things want to be hobbies and stuff like that. It's just very hard to, especially trying to be a gamer. But I know, I would say that I don't play as much nowadays because I don't have any of the games. I would say Sonic the Hedgehog video games, especially I think it's the Sonic 2. I think it's the one that you play with Sonic. You can play Tails, and there was also that other red dude on there as well, the red Sonic, whatever. I just don't feel my very film, but I think it's Sonic game too. Growing up, video game wise, you know, a lot of people grew up on Mario and things like that. I never did. It was mainly Sega and was mainly Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, I think I used to play the game on I think it was the Sega Mega Drive 2, I think. I'm not quite just 2. I wish I kept all those things. But also, on the handheld, you know, on the Game Boys, Game Boys in the past, I used to be playing a lot of the Donkey Kong Country as well. So let's keep going there. Thank you for the question. And the next question is your favourite movie soundtrack. Very hard. I would say favourite ones. There's a couple out there. I would say probably the Back to the Future soundtrack, because I'm wearing my Back to the Future T-shirt. I have 3 Back to the Future T-shirts. That one, the Indiana Jones soundtrack. I'm not too familiar with the soundtrack ones, but thank you for the questions. The next one comes from Blu-ray Ben. As a question to ask, which is your favourite sci-fi movie and why? Oh, this is a very hard question as well. There's so many ones good out there. You know, Star Trek ones. You know, so many classic ones. But I would say Back to the Future. I would say it is traditionally a sci-fi comedy. You know, but it has everything in it. It has, you know, time travel, which I know I'm really into time traveling movies and stuff like that. It has comedy. It has, you know, a lot of just great story. It really was a great movie. You know, it came out in 1985. It came out the same year I was born. It's 30 years old, same as I. Scary. But it's just a great... I enjoy all 3 Back to the Future films. Now, I do remember actually going and seeing the 3rd film at the drive-in. And I probably would have been about 5, something like that, when the 3rd one came out. I just have fond memories of going and seeing the movie for some reason. But yes, I would say, you know, Back to the Future would be my favourite one. What is your best and worst thing about where you live? Now, I don't know specifically where you live, where your country is, or where you live specifically, but I would say country because it's just a lot easier. Because I'm not aware, maybe you are not aware, I live in Australia. I live up northern Australia, North Queensland. If you look up on the map, look at Australia, North Queensland is up the north, and I live in up there. I guess the best thing about living out here is a lot of people. I don't live in a country town. I live in a regional city. And this is a great place to live. Worst thing, traffic. No, traffic isn't as bad as capital cities, but I would say traffic and people. I'm not really a people person. Too many people. But yeah, especially around a busy time like Christmas time. Yeah, I'm not really into the crowd kind of fuck. And your third question is, what is your most looking forward to movies for 2016? There's so many out there. I think I've had answered these. I think I had, when you did a previous one about movies that you're looking forward to for next year. The obvious one is Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. That's the one. The second one will probably be Captain America: Winter Soldier. Captain America: Civil War. The Star Trek Beyond. Star Trek Beyond. So Star Trek Beyond. There's so many good ones coming out next year. Good ones. So there's another one for the ones. I am looking forward to the new Ghostbuster female version, or the female reimagination or whatever. I'm looking forward to that one as well. I know a lot of people are not. Yeah, but there are so many good movies coming out next year. Looking forward to. So thank you, Blu-ray Ben. Next one comes from ROBB, the movie collector. Just hold on for a minute. Yeah, might be a bit of a long video, but anyway, hope you want to get through these questions. This is from ROBB the movie collector, who asks, do you prefer classic Doctor Who or the new version, or the updated version? This is very hard. This is a very hard question for to answer. I do like the new version. I kind of do go back to the classic series because it really what drew me into the series, not the new stuff. I enjoy the classic series because it had a lot of good stories. I had a lot of good stories in depth. It was a different time. It was, the whole episodes were done differently. It was more, you have to watch a serial slice, like a serial, rather than 20 minute, 25 minute, 22-minute serial. Each week you have to go back and watch it. I mean, if you miss one, you'll totally miss the way things are. So it's very hard. I do prefer both because technically it is the same show, just a different pace. So yes. Next question is: do you play Xbox? Do you play Xbox, PC, PlayStation 4, or whatever, or Wii U? I do play an Xbox 360. I do have a Wii, not the original Wii or one, not. So as I said in a previous thing, I'm a casual gamer, I'm a hardcore gamer. I probably would, I used to get the new Batman video games that used to come out, but since I don't do it anymore, I've been playing, getting into Disney Infinity, which I know is not really a thing, but yeah, like the whole figures and all that. Your favourite black and white movie? So many great ones out there. I probably would say my favourite one probably would be 12 Angry Men. Because the whole basically, and that was the one that stars Henry Ford, which was basically about this jury that had to deliberate on I think it was murder crisis or murder thing, and you had 12 jurors sitting in one room, and the whole movie is basically on how one man had a benefit of the doubt, and each one by one he convinced the other other men in the jury that this particular person was innocent, and it's just a whole roller coaster of emotion through the whole movie. So I will probably say that one. Number 4. Do you collect Funko Pops or figures of any kind? I do. Now I do have a Funko Pop. I do have which was Thor from the Age of Ultron. I do pick on. I don't have. This is the only Funko Pop I do have, and unfortunately because I don't have enough room to then I probably will just stick with that one until something happens and I get more space. And again, I do collect Disney Infinity. This is 4 from Disney Infinity 2.0. So yes, nice little figure, toy to life thing. I do have figures from the 1.0, the 2.0, and the 3.0. The 3.0 ones. I don't have a lot from the first game. I do have, I probably would have the same amount in the, I still have to get more. But basically, I don't buy every single figure because simple fact, I'm not gonna, I don't see why buy money, why, it's not a complete collection, but I just buy ones I want. So yeah, I got most of the Avengers ones. I still got a couple of the Guardians of the Galaxy to pick up as well, so yes. I also do pick up the Doctor Who figure collection. These comes out fortnightly. Here are 2. So these are done from the UK. Unfortunately, these are very hard to get anyway because I've been trying. I got most. They're up to par 26, but in the UK, I think they're up to nearly 50 or 60. So yes, it's a long way to go. So these nice little triggers on there. So yes, and yes, as a bit of a spoiler, I did buy Lego Dimension, which the other day, which came with the Lego. I might just show you. Let me see. Which came with the Lego Dimension thing. I also got the Back to the Future one. Face also. It also comes with. The thing comes with Batman. Comes with 3 little figure things. Wild Style. And Gandalf. So yeah, this video is already at 20 minutes already, so yeah, those are the figures I collect. So yes, it could be a very long video. So yes, thank you for that question, those questions, Rob. And the last question comes from Mr. Movie Etc. What is one movie and TV show that you do not have in your collection that you really like to have? Probably the Batman, the 1960s Batman series. Still haven't got on my it's on my to get list. TV show wise, movie wise, probably I'm looking forward to getting Jurassic World next week, and looking forward to Terminator Genesis when it comes out end of the month. Question 2: which Marvel character and DC character you would like to see in a battle in a live action movie? Very interesting one. The obvious one is Superman and Thor. I would like to see Batman versus Iron Man. Because there's Iron Man, Iron Man's always been the thing like the Iron Man is the Batman of the Marvel universe. I can understand why they're both billionaires, and I guess, because Iron Man has the suit of armors and stuff like that, but Batman, he has all his gadgets and all that. I would love to see Batman v Iron Man. Who will win? Third question, is if you were a star of a sci-fi TV show series, would you like to be a hero or villain, and which actor would you like to play your arch nemesis? Ooh, that would be a very tricky one. I'll be the hero. He would want to play my arch nemesis. Ooh, that is a tricky one. I would say the one who plays Jack Bauer in 24. What's his name? Kiefer Sutherland. I think that's his name. I would love to see him opposite as the thing, because I think he would make a good villain. I know he did play a villain of some sort in Pompeii, in the movie Pompeii that came out last year or the year before. He played a villain of some sort. So yes, Kiefer Sutherland, I would like to see in a play my arch nemesis in this. So thank you, thank you to Mr. Movie Etc. So thank you to all you people who want to ask me questions. Hope I've answered the questions to your liking, and please feel free to leave any comments underneath on my dishes, what I've said. Thank you again. I like doing these ones. I probably want to try to do another one. Probably want to try to get more of these ones out. Very interesting. So yes, I better stop this video because it's going to be nearly half an hour. But until my next video, thank you for everybody. Bye for now, not forever, and I'll catch you next time.